One of my favorite stories to tell when the kids were growing up was Snickle Fritz, my pet giraffe. When I was young, Snickle Fritz, my pet giraffe, I had a pet giraffe, and he used to come to my house, and we would play with him, and we would climb up on his tall back and climb up to his ears, and he would walk around, and we could pick cherries out of the trees and apples out of the trees and bananas off the trees, whatever, because he was so tall we could reach the trees. And one of the things we liked about Snickle Fritz is we could slide down his back, and off his back it was like a really cool slippery slide. Well, we had a swimming pool, and this swimming pool, we would climb up on Snickle Fritz, and he would be in the backyard, you know, eating out of the trees and so forth. We'd slide down the back of the giraffe, down the back of Snickle Fritz, and off his tail, and splash in the water. It was a lot of fun. So when I had my son Brandon, I would tell him the story about Snickle Fritz, and about this Snickle Fritz that I had growing up. Now his children, Raiden, Tessa, and Titan, now they're young children, and I tell them about the pet giraffe named Snickle Fritz that lived with me and Brandon when Brandon was growing up. And what Brandon would do, he would climb up Snickle Fritz, and he would slide down him, and he'd climb up and sit on his horns and hold his horns, and he would eat the cherries off the tall parts of the cherry trees and the bananas and the different trees. And then he would slide down him, and he would go off him like a slippery slide. And one of our favorite things to do was to fill up the pool in the summer, slide down Snickle Fritz and jump into the pool, and it was a lot of fun. And of course, this is a pretend story, but they like that story about Snickle Fritz, my favorite pet giraffe.